welcome back everybody. Thank you for joining me for tonight's video. Tonight we are going to be doing garden soil prep and haul, the things I bought during my haul, yard cleaning, and starting a new flower bed. So these are some things here in these few clips that I added to my in-ground garden bed. And then on the side of my house, this is where I'm going to start my new flower bed, or put some shrubs or plants here. So I'm just going to try and smother the grass. I just went ahead and bought big boxes just to make it easy on myself and cut them so I can just use a few here. And as you can see, it covers most of it, but the grass that is being shown, I'm probably gonna shovel that out later. And then these are the plants that I'm growing in my home right now. I planted them early. So here's just a little overview of what I have going on. And then I'll be showing here the start of my haul. Yes, my car is probably a little too small, but that's okay. I like to see all the plants here. And then I'm going to do another overview of everything. I got some more seeds. I needed to definitely clean up my garden hose. They're just laying on the ground, spread out everywhere. And I had no luck, and my plants kept dying, so I'm going to try to replant this year. And this is just an overview of everything I got. And those two bags there had some dog poop in there, and I just had to clean up any trash that the wind carried in our yard or any dog poop. I had to clean up all these pots and random things over here. I had to clean up my shrubs that were already out here. And this is a different day, so I filmed on about 2 different days, and this is kind of what the boxes did. I'm just going to leave them. And yeah, where I'm pointing, the grass that's showing, I'm just probably going to shovel that out because I do have plans for this. And this is just a mess back here. And I'm going to clip my hydrangea. You'll see that I'm clipping low at first, but then I realize that I don't really know how to properly clip, so don't take any advice or anything from this video and think I am right, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I was clipping low at first, and then I realized it was green, and I started clipping up farther up the stem, because I started to notice there were some buds on the stem, so I didn't want to cut too many of those off, so I just took the tops of the heads off. And then I removed any definitely dead branches, and I just raked any leaves or debris at the bottom and in the middle, just to let it air out. So right here, I'm not really deadheading anything on these bushes. I think they're called Rose of Sharon. They're not real roses, but they look like roses, but they're a lot easier to take care of. You don't really have to do much with them. But I just like to trim them a little bit because mine grow crazy. Like, they grow big in different directions. So I'm just kind of rounding them out a little bit, evening them out. And then again, I am clipping some dead branches off as well. And then I'll also remove some debris at the bottom and let these air out as well.
So many options and making clear decisions. I'm on the edge, but you're the one that I choose. Don't worry about nobody else. I tell them you don't need no help. You got all of my attention. I just wanna talk to you. No matter if it's good or bad news, still I wanna share with you. You're the one I choose. It's true, all feels so new.
I also want to add in here that I'm trimming away some of this landscape fabric because my plants have grown bigger and I just want to give them some more room to grow. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm just trimming some of that fabric back.
Oh, even though I'm hearing voices of me to let go. What's wrong or right? I guess I'll never know. So many options and making clear decisions. I'm on the edge, but you're the one that I choose. Don't worry about nobody else. I tell them you don't need no help. You got all of my attention. I just wanna talk to you. No matter if it's good or bad news, still I wanna share with you.
So right here you'll see me turn the water on just a little bit. That's because it was really warm this day and my hose were so, I don't even know what to call it. When the hose gets really warm and it just doesn't shape well, I turned the water on so it would just be full shape, and that made it a lot easier to roll this around the holder.
No matter if it's good or bad news, still I wanna share with you. You're the one I choose. Don't worry about nobody else. I tell them you don't need no help. You got all of my attention. I just wanna talk to you. No matter if it's good or bad news, still I wanna share with you. You're the one I choose.
Now I'm just trimming away the old dead branches of my peonies. I have pink ones here, and the ones I planted in the house are a different color. I got some new ones, but I'm just trimming away and making room for the new, they call them like eyes or something like that, for them to come up. And again, I'm just trimming away some fabric here because my peonies, the bush is getting bigger and I just wanted to give it some more room because I wanted to enjoy the bigger blooms. I've had the peonies for a few years now, so they are blooming pretty well now.
But you're the one that I choose. Don't worry about nobody else. I tell them you don't need no help. You got all of my attention. I just wanna talk to you. No matter if it's good or bad news, still I wanna share with you. You're the one I choose. It's true, all feels so new. So what we gon' do, leave it up to you.
I swear by this garden fork. I don't know if that's the right name for it, but I always had trouble with shovels, and this has been a lifesaver for me. I use it almost every time I do any kind of groundwork. It literally is like a shovel, but it loosens up the dirt. If you have trouble with shovels like me and you want to be a garden girl, this is probably the tool for you. But yeah, it's basically just a big fork, and you put it in the ground. It loosens the soil, and it's just really easy to use.
Storms, I'm not looking back, 'cause I know this, yeah. You love me, you love me, I love you too.
Okay, so I had trouble before with my plants. And clay soil, if you've ever tried to plant in it, you know that it can be very tedious. It just holds water. So this year I'm putting some soil in my hole with some pine bark mulch or just pine bark bits, just to give it better drainage. And I will see how this works this year.
Show up, show out. Didn't know then, but I know now. Best kept secret, but you know now. Take a look when I started. Knew it right when I found it. Eyes on me 'cause I got it. I got it. Do what I want, it's my party. I just sense in my calling. They all up 'cause I got it. I got it. I got it, yeah. I got it, yeah. I got it, I got it. I got it, yeah. I got it, yeah. I got it, 'cause I got it. My code different in this life. All eyes on me, that's what I like. Get what I want, I take what's mine. My confidence don't need look nice. All bet we can roll out when I show up.
Also, I forgot to mention, I'm just adding some cow manure or compost to this as well, just to kind of make the soil a little healthier and to feed it. And rain is coming up after I film this video, so that should help put that down in the soil and give the plants nutrients. So I found this spigot hose hanger for my backyard hose, and I thought it would be perfect, but I'm not able to bolt it in because the brown piece on the very back, it doesn't make it very flush with the wall, but it seems like it's strong enough to hold my hose. I tried checking it and it doesn't seem like it's loose or gonna bust a pipe or anything like that. But I would definitely be careful with this. So finally, the garden soil. This is where I'm going to plant my garden. And this was all clay. I added a bunch of topsoil, the cow manure and compost, the pine mulch, more topsoil, a mixture of raised bed garden soil by Miracle-Gro. Even though it's not a raised bed, I just figured, why not? I need to make the soil really healthy. And I don't know what I'm doing, so I at first tried to use the, what is it called? The Thatcher. That wasn't working. Clay kept getting stuck all in the teeth, and I had to keep cleaning it. And after a couple times of that, I realized I didn't want to keep doing that. So after trying a few different things, I eventually just went and got my garden fork. And at that point, my camera was about to die. My phone battery was low. I was tired. This was at the end of the day. I was just ready to get it done, so I didn't film that part of it, but I turned all the soil with the garden fork, and that made it a lot easier. It took a while, but it was better than the other tools I had. And again, I added my compost again. The bins are in the back. You'll get a sneak peek. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching.